Guys, welcome to Tika Talks episode 5. It's where I talk about whatever's on my mind, and if it goes over 10 minutes, I drink a shot of hot sauce. Today, I have a lot of stuff to talk about, including my health goals that I had set in the previous episode or like 2 episodes before. I want to talk about this whole watermelon cleanse situation, and I want to talk about knowing when to push yourself and knowing when to rest. But first of all, can we talk about how cute this top is? Thank you to Mel for recommending it. Honestly, I didn't think I would look good in it because I usually don't look good in oversized clothing because I'm kind of tiny and I feel like I drown in oversized clothing sometimes, but I don't know. I'm loving this. Let's go ahead and get started so I do not have to drink this shot of hot sauce today because, you know, I'm drinking a coffee right now. First of all, let's go over my workout goals. So if you remember back in one of the episodes, I was talking about how I used to strength train 5 times a week, no joke, because I worked at Gold's Gym. And now it's just a lot harder. I know a lot of you have felt the same way. I've actually had a lot of clients come on recently that have told me the same thing. They used to be in the office. It used to be easier for them to either work out or get steps because they were in a certain routine. And then working from home, you think you would have more time, and you technically do kind of have more time, but for some reason your workout goals and your health goals fall off because you have to adapt to this totally new routine. Well, my camera just cut off and I have no idea what happened, but hopefully the time is still correct. Anyways, oftentimes we set these outcome goals, right? Like you hear a lot of people saying, well, I want to lose this much weight, that's my goal. Or I want to gain more upper body strength, or I just want to gain 20 pounds, or I just want to get healthier. But those goals are very vague and they're outcome goals. They're not behavioral goals because they're just what you want to achieve at the end of the day. They're not telling you what you need to do on a day-to-day basis to actually get there. So that's what I always try to focus on when I'm making goals for myself or when I'm helping my clients make goals. They should be closely related to SMART goals, and they should be behavior related goals. Like, what are you actually going to do every single day consistently to eventually achieve that result? And I think when we focus on that more than focusing on the end result, we not only see more success and get our end result more efficiently, but it takes us into a better mental headspace. Because if we have a goal to say like lose 10 pounds, and if we're then not seeing the scale go down every single day, that can be really discouraging and demotivating for us. And we know that weight loss is not linear, okay? Sometimes our hormones and drinking more water causes the scale to go up a few pounds. So all that to say is that it's important to create behavior goals, not outcome goals. So that is why in the previous Tika Talks episode, I made a goal for myself to strength train twice a week. And that's a small goal too. I thought that was gonna be realistic for me because again, if I set a goal to like, oh, let's get back to strength training 5 times a week, and then I don't hit it,
and I'm trying to go 0 to 100 real quick,
it's gonna be very discouraging for me if I don't hit that goal. So I start with a small goal, and then if I go above and beyond that, that's amazing. So guess what happened? I actually ended up exceeding my goal and I strength trained 3 times that week, and I went rock climbing twice that week. So really it was like 5 days of a good workout, because when I go rock climbing, it's like 2 to 3 to 4 hours sometimes. I exceeded my goal and I felt so much better and more motivated to continue that momentum in the next week. And this week is that next week, and I've already worked out twice. I love creating little goals like that are gonna be achievable and realistic for me. And then when you go above and beyond, it just feels so amazing and it gives you more motivation to continue. And that's the problem I have with setting New Year's resolutions. Oh my gosh, this is gonna go way over 10 minutes, isn't it? The problem I have with setting New Year's resolutions is that there are a lot of companies and gimmicks out there that prey on our insecurities. We're insecure about our bodies, or we're insecure that we're not like the healthiest that we could be. I think a lot of companies will capitalize off of the fact that we feel insecure, and they try to sell us detoxes, detox diets, and all of these like quick fixes, and then we fall for it thinking that this is gonna help us achieve a quick result. Which brings me to my next point. I've been hearing about this watermelon cleanse. You eat nothing but watermelon and it detoxes your body. There is so much that is wrong with that. First of all, if you breathe, if you pee, if you poop, if you sweat, guess what? You are detoxing, my friend. You are detoxing every single day. If you have at least one working kidney and a liver, and you're drinking water and you're eating fiber and you're pooping and you're walking and you're exercising, so you're sweating, All of that is detoxing your body. We naturally remove toxins from our body. We naturally exhale carbon dioxide. We naturally remove toxins when we sweat. We naturally remove toxins when we pee and we poop. And that's why it's so important to have a healthy diet, to drink enough water, and to exercise, because that is another way that our body and our organs can get rid of toxins and pollution and different things that are in the environment that get into our system, and different things that we eat that may not need to be there. That's how we get rid of toxins. So any company or any product or any supplement that claims that it's going to detox you, please hide your mother, hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your cousin. In fact, hide your whole family, and then let them know Uncommon RD has some words for you, because that is just complete BS. Don't fall for the detox scams. Anyways, oh my gosh. Okay, clearly I'm talking way too much about this. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is knowing when to push yourself and knowing when to rest. Here's the thing. Oh, let me tell you about this, what happened yesterday. Yesterday, what day was it yesterday? It was Sunday, it was MLK Day. And I was so tired because I had a long night the night before. And I was just exhausted. I got a lot of sleep. Here's the thing. I slept at least 9 hours the night before, but I think I was just tired because I did a lot the day before. Like, I went rock climbing, I went out with some friends, I did a lot. And I told myself I did want to work out, but I was just feeling exhausted. I was feeling just tired. And I had to sit down and assess myself and ask myself, am I feeling mentally exhausted? Like, just from having a long day? Like, say you have a long work day. Are you just mentally exhausted from that day, but you've been sitting all day? Or are you actually physically exhausted? I think this takes a lot of practice. The reason that it came to me is because I started meditating a couple years ago. And I mentioned in this video up here that you can watch about like just life lessons from 2021. I talked about this a little bit. I talked about this interoceptive awareness and developing it, because I think it's a skill that you can develop to kind of internally look at yourself and ask yourself, what am I actually feeling right now? Taking a couple of deep breaths, sitting down, how am I actually feeling? Am I feeling tired mentally, or am I feeling tired physically? So this is kind of an individual thing that you have to assess within yourself. But anyways, yesterday what happened to me was I was trying to make this assessment, and I asked myself throughout the day, what am I actually feeling? And I was feeling a little bit more mentally exhausted than I was feeling physically tired. Like, I wasn't actually physically tired, and I knew exercise can give you energy. As much as we think exercise is draining, sometimes it's actually the thing that can give your body more energy and make you feel better. So I told myself, okay, I'm just gonna go to the gym and I'm just gonna do something. And if I don't even finish the workout, that's okay too. Something is better than nothing. And even if I just did one workout, or I just walked and then I decided, oh my gosh, I'm not feeling it, I could go home, and that's okay. Even though I was feeling very tired, I still forced myself to go to the gym, and then I just told myself, listen to your body, see what happens. I started walking and I started feeling so much better. I did my warm up and I'm like, oh, this actually feels good. I'm actually getting energy right now. And it's just about internally tuning into your body. How does your body actually feel during the workout? Ask yourself that. Take a couple of deep breaths. How do you feel right now? So anyways, I started doing knee banded leg press, and then I did, I think, squats with weight, and then I did a hip abduction, and then I decided I'm just gonna finish the rest of my workout at home and stretch at home, because I was feeling tired, but at least I did something, right? All of that to say is it's important to be in tune with your body and listen to your body, and I'm finally getting back to doing that again, and I'm finally enjoying my workouts again. It's really important, anything that you want to change, that you measure it. And so I talked about this app a while back in this video. It's kind of an old video, but that's when back in the day, I was talking about this book right here, Atomic Habits. I was talking about this book, and I was talking about how James Clear was talking about tracking things that you want to change. And so I love this app. It's called Habit Share. Please sponsor me. Habit Share, sponsor me, because I love you. I use you myself. I have my clients use it a lot of times, and it's a really good way to track your workouts or track any habits that you have, whether it's meditation or just whether you did a habit or not. So I find this really, really motivates me, and it feels really good when you get to check off and say, yes, I did my workout today. And then you can look at the month and say, wow, I worked out 5 times this week, and then this week it didn't happen. What happened? And you can make notes, look back and see, what was it actually going on? Were you kind of making excuses, or was there a legitimate reason? As you'll see here, I was sick for like the first 2 weeks of January or the first week of January, and I actually had a COVID scare. Whew, that was pretty scary, but luckily I'm vaccinated. I didn't have COVID. I had something else. I don't know, but I'm feeling better now. Okay, that's it. Bye. Yes, I made it under 10 minutes. Subscribe, watch more. Thank you.